Well, how does that work? People with severe mental illness. That's got to be scary. It's just what it is. I just saw in Florida, like a whole bunch of bikers are fighting. So that y'all pulled out in the cards, expect a lot more of that. It's going to kick off a domino effect of federal. You think it was the Hells Angels? You think it was? Who knows? I don't know. I don't pay any attention to a bunch of people fighting. I just saw the clickbait. See, that's all they put on the news. That's all they put on the news. Tarot is where the spiritual war is at. And it's what it is. I mean, you've got that energy all in the cards of the Temperance Angel and the Devil. Well, yeah, we have to remove ourselves from that. And it's not that hard to spot. See, they don't like a human lie detector, and that's fine. That's fine. And you've got every Pisces tarot reader talking about how, at least the good ones, talking about how, that's how you can tell the ones that took the bribes from the devil, how they twist the words around, and because they got rejected. And it's what it is. You can't do anything about not wanting to work with people. It's what it is. Me, I want to find those individuals that they couldn't sacrifice, because that, to me, that's the people that you want to work with. They're unstoppable. It's just what it is. So yeah, when you've got the chosen calling in their soul tribe, we want unstoppable people. We want people that do the work. And I mean, sometimes that takes time, because I mean, you have to ask yourself, are you unstoppable? Did you glow up? Because your glow up is actually all over the place. It's all over tarot land. There's some that had a glow up, and then there's some who had a networking of fuckery that is now coming to a crashing halt. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. People fighting behind the scenes for their limitations, and you're all limitless beings. So look at that, less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes. And it's what it is. I mean, I just saw a post that said maybe manifesting a straitjacket would have been a better idea. And I thought, well, I mean, that's why you don't talk about what you're doing or where you're going. You talk about what they're doing and how they manifested all of you into a straitjacket. 222. It's just what it is. It's just what it is. I mean, I guess Daisy can bug me into a straitjacket. It's just what it is. Anyway, you know, there's too much of that energy. We can't get out of that. Right? It's easier just to step away and let everybody that is stuck in spiritual conspiracy to commit energy, just leave them where they may. I mean, what's done is done. The damage has been done. The natural disasters have happened. And that's what it is. I mean, you know, you can't allow them to leave you stuck because they sacrifice themselves. Trying to sacrifice another only sacrifice themselves. So, I mean, we want to look for those people who weren't trying to sacrifice others, and that's who you work with. Simple enough. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to figure out. 3:16 on the clock. Yeah, you've got demons trying. You got trigger demons trying to sacrifice the angels in a spiritual war of heaven and hell on earth. And it's what it is. You just leave them in hell and fly forward. Simple enough. Not much you can do when majority of the people in charge are in charge of that too. And it's what it is. Let the cards fall where they may. It's a huge collapse of the matrix. And I mean, these endings have to happen so that beginnings can. And I mean, it's what it is. Are you going to be prepared now? Or are you going to wait until, oh shit, look at this house of cards falling around me? Tower moment after tower moment after tower moment because of money, greed, and it's what it is. I mean, if they were going to be able to do something, they would have done it by now. If they were going to be able to do something, they'd have done it by now. And now that's all going back on them. And it's what it is. We can't be stuck sitting around watching karma play out for them. We can't do that. We have to move forward. We have to move forward while biker gangs break out in huge fights and shootings in Florida for, that's what it is. While they're doing that, we have to go build the new earth. That's what it is. 4:44 on the clock. We either get started now or we sit back and go, oh shit, all the people that we depended on, let us just sit around, because I don't even think they exist. I think it's all a show. I think their timeline, maybe that shit exists. Who knows? but you've got that energy all over the collective of every time the angel puts something out, then the devil comes in and steals it. Ha ha ha! Look what I got away with, and it's what it is. So we have to put an end to that shit. That's what it is. Do you guys? The devil can't rob an empty house. That's why it. Ha ha ha! I got away with that. That's what it is. And now that they're all getting basically sun crisped, is that a word? Crispy crittered by the sun. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Move in silence so they don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, that's what we do. We move forward in silence so they have no clue what is going on. Because I don't want to work with people that can be stopped. I want to work with some unstoppable folks. That's what it is. Just what it is. And I mean, you've got that energy of Sagittarius that wants to sacrifice the Earth Angel. You don't think that's the same religious nutcase him and his dad were in my comments last year, do you? That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about, other people's shit crumbling because they worked against the divine instead of with the divine. So that's what it is. I mean, where are those that had their glow ups? Because I mean, this is your time now. This isn't their time. They didn't glow up. This is your time now because you had the glow up. So that's what it is. That's what it is. You can't do anything about that. And I mean, with these entities that I've been chasing for quite some time, it's nothing new. It's the same old spirit over and over and over again until you find the truth. Until you find the truth of the matter and you figure out what's going on. And Tarot's already told everyone. So it doesn't matter. Shout out to Lee, man. That I don't know what's going on with that guy. I don't even want to watch. I saw enough last night to know that everything Tarot was talking about people being demonically tormented, and that's their timeline. I mean, that's the straitjacket. That's the straitjacket timeline that the devil took everyone to, and I can't do anything about that. I can't, his little monitor was Beelzebub, Lilith, and it's what it is. And you had Chicago talking about Beelzebub in Texas, an attorney. Okay, cool. Well, hell, that's the devil's advocate. The signs are all around you. The creator consciousness has set us up. That's what it is. Being able to see the pattern recognition. I'm sure the skills they're talking about of the INFJ. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Everybody wants to fight over money and property, and hell, the government's doing that too. That's what it is. They're doing the money, the power, and the land grab right now behind the scenes, and no one even looks because they don't know where to look. See, I look. I go and check that shit out, so I have a clue of what's going on. 800 on the clock. Unending. It's because that's what it is. I mean, this, you keep hearing, when is Pisces time? Well, I mean, you have to figure out where all the blockages, stoppages, where all the fuckery is. And once you're able to identify it and know where it is, well, then you're able to move forward with the people that don't want to be blocked, stopped, fucked with anymore. And it's simple enough. That's how you call in the unstoppable people. That's what it is. Because, I mean, these individuals have been stopped dead in their tracks. And they're wrapped up with crooked cops, crooked judges, crooked attorneys. I can't do anything about that. Let them all deal with each other. So that's what you do. You just walk off. You just walk off into the sunset, and you leave all of the corruption to deal with the corrupted officials. And it's what it is. I can't do anything about that. I can't. They sure don't want to be exposed by the sun or fuck with God or whatever. 900 on the clock. That's what it is. And I mean, that's the thing, and that's what we're looking for. If we have come in to union getting downloads from the Most High. No, people, and that's it. The people from the past, they're not going to accept that because they're the losers of the past. I can't do anything about that. So it's the Ben Affleck speech from Boiler Room. We want winners here, and it's just what it is. And I know you guys want winners too. So as we focus on the winners circle instead of all of the people that robbed the chosen one, think about that. You've got energy, and that's what they're doing. That's what all of tarot is telling you. Chosen ones create. They put out the information, and then the people in the background go to harvest for views. They take that person's information, they take their investments, they take, because you keep wanting to help people, and they keep wanting to harvest views, because the devil cannot create on its own. It has to feed off of other creators, right? So what they do is they choose one, and then they create a huge illusion around that chosen one, right? And they're all talking about the same what? The same energies, right? It's all Pisces, Sun, Leo rising energy. It's all Temperance angel energy. Okay, great. Where are those energies? Those are the energies that we're looking for. If that is the energy that is making its debut all across the energetic realm, that's what it is. Let the demons fight with the demons in hell, and we rise above that. We rise above that bullshit and just let everything down here burn to a crisp. Simple enough. Simple enough. But I mean, that's what you're going to have is, okay, cool. So they robbed the divine. Okay, cool. We manifest. They can't manifest. That's all they can do is rob, steal, and destroy. And the fact 11:11 on the clock, and the fact that they know they're all in turmoil now, they're all going to start turning against each other. Okay, cool. Well, especially with me having footage of Lee in the UK getting tormented by demons. Pisces ancestors are on the scene. I can't do anything about that. I can't do anything about that. Separate myself from the people that are destroying one another? Absolutely. Absolutely. Every ending comes with a new beginning. So that's what it is. And yeah, I mean, you have to change everything. You have to leave all of that shit for them to figure out, because it's their shit to figure out. Not your circus, not your monkeys. So it's just what it is. Once I hear the chaos and the calamity, oh God, all the fighting in the background, and then you start seeing it, and it's what it is. There are communities out there that want nothing except the absolute worst for you. Okay, as the Schumann resonance rises, those lower vibrational entities are not going to be able to survive. They're going to be getting sick. It's what it is. Dolores Cannon told us that a long time ago. And while they're running around in states of fear, while they are running around, in states of rage, it's what it is. That's how that body jumper that all of Tarot's talking about, that I've dealt with for quite some time, it's what it is. That's how it enters the body. And I mean, these are secrets that you're not even supposed to know. However, the 217 Mariachi, it's what it is. That's the energy that we're seeing play out from prophets from way long ago. We're seeing that energy play out right now. So it's just what it is. It's just what it is. There was way too much, ultimate betrayal against the divine. Why? Because your light triggers their demons. So then it becomes a spiritual war of a bunch of trigger demons. Oh God, the shit that all the skeletons in my closet now have sunlight on them. Oh no, all the bodies in the basement have been exposed. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. Dodge those bullets while fucking. If you've got people aiming at each other and the sun is in the sun's in the horizon, you just have to rise above that, and then let them burn each other out. That's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Because I mean, that is the general energy in the collective. Is where was the healing in any of that? While they were running around, stressing themselves out, trying to do this, do that, lowering their vibration as the Schumann resonance was raising. Now they are stuck in the lower vibrations, and we've jumped out of that timeline. That's what it is. And I mean, you've already got that energy that, because they're caught up in conspiracy to unalive an earth angel energy, they're going to manipulate the scenario any way that they can. If you were caught up in conspiracy to sacrifice a human energy and unalive a human energy, wouldn't you try to manipulate the narrative too? That's what it is. They're all caught up in that shit. That's what it is. From a micro to a macro level. So just what it is. So you just remove yourself and let them all burn each other out. Let all the demons burn each other out. That's what it is. So we'll be taking some time off. We'll be taking some time off, and it's what it is. The phone's always open. Phone is always open. That's what it is. I mean, after today, after talking with an associate of mine, and then it being in the cards right after that about how their last ditch effort is to sabotage people that they know. So what do? They go in and make up weird shit to freak out the people that you've built relationships with, because it's their last ditch effort as losers with no business. Is what it is. Going to another, from one business owner to another, they're going. That's how you know people you can trust. They call you up and they're like, "Hey, what the fuck is this?" No, that's what it is. Oh, okay. Well, fucking, I went through that too. Yeah, me as well. And then the conversation just unfolds, and you go forward with things that are more important to talk about than a bunch of people that are in sabotage energy right now. We are in success and building and growth, glow up energy, and they are in sabotage, anger, rage, and fucking divine disgrace energy. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And I mean, that's the thing, is when you've got tarot readers now talking about the stress of this situation is affecting Pisces health. Yeah, Pisces are known for aches and pains. Pisces are known for being stressed. You're represented by water, so you're obviously going to be emotional about the shit. That's what it is, right? And that's the main thing, is when you're able to maintain 5-star reviews. That's what makes these people less than 5-star reviews, because they can't even give you a 4-star review, because you'll sue their ass. They're in sabotage energy. That's all they can do. They're in pure darkness. The stars don't even shine on these individuals. So there's nothing that you can do. They're too wrapped up in attempted robbery and unalive a business owner energy. I can't do anything about that. Can't do anything about that. And the problem is they weren't expecting the Earth Angel to make it, because they tried every way possible just to fail. Okay, cool. So then that means they're failures. You can't work with failures. They're failures. Why the fuck do you want to do anything successful with a bunch of fucking failures? It's that simple. It's that simple. You want success? You work with successful people. You have large groups of failures. You can't work with failures. It's what it is, and it's what it is. I hate to say that, but I mean, going forward into success, you're not going to do that with a bunch of criminal fucking failures. So it's what it is, and they have to go, "Oh, look at me! I'm a fucking failure for the rest of my days." Yep, sure are. Wrapped up in conspiracy to unalive energy, and that's what it is. It was by design. So, and that's the thing. You have to walk away so that the storms can come in and do the job. It's just what it is. Simple enough. Simple enough. That's what happens when people get involved in a spiritual war without a soul. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. Anyway, namaste.